And then you have people like me out there just trying to make a better place for all of America.
Brian, where you at?
Where
the white sit at? You taking two?
You sit right here, baby. You sit right next to the king. You know, when I first faced Dave Bautista at WrestleMania, I knew that he was someone that not to be trifled with. But he soon realized that I wasn't someone to be trifled with. He soon realized that I was the man. Now I'm a 6-time world champion. Closing in on that 16 time that Ric Flair once had, baby.
Go ahead.
Roman Reigns out here. We out here, the tribal chief, the bloodline, the head of the table.
Can we not do that already?
He just defeated his cousin. Thought he was the head. He thought he was the head of the DC table, but James Gunn came up in there and kicked his ass out, sent him backpacking to the Fast and Furious franchise. Now he's begging Vin Diesel for another role, talking about, when we doing Hobbs and Shaw too. Nah, bro, that ain't happening anymore. That ain't happening anymore. Because you know why? You thought you went to DC and got kicked out. That's what happened. That's what happened.
So Mr. Head of the Table, right?
You don't have to see me in movies. Wait a minute.
Bitch, right?
You see me on TV every week defending these titles, baby. Roman Reigns, the head of the table. At least he has his own table.
He's living this fantasy, dude.
At least he has the table. No. The Rock has no table to sit at right now.
Just drink some more of your coffee.
No table to sit at. He has no table to sit at.
Calm down.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Wait a minute. He didn't open that door for him?
None whatsoever.
There would have been no head of the table if there was no Rock.
None whatsoever. Now he wants to come back, trying to take the head of the table.
And how many years was Roman wrestling before he could even talk on the mic?
He's the man.
You're not the man. When you need Paul Heyman,
he's the man
to help you.
It doesn't matter what you.
Oh, it does matter.
You know who Paul Heyman guys?
Table, so Paul Heyman was the head of the table.
You know who are Paul Heyman guys? I'll leave.
You got the answers.
I'll name you all of them. What the hell? I'll name you all of them. I will name you all of them right now. Paul Heyman guys that are stars.
Yeah.
Stone Cold, Paul Heyman guy. CM Punk, Paul Heyman guy.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold was the original Paul Heyman guy. One of the originals.
But he made
when
himself
he was a part of the
Paul Heyman didn't make
when he was a part of the Dangerous
Alliance.
Alliance. Who else is a Paul Heyman guy? Brock Lesnar. The man who dominated not only
he can't talk either.
The man who dominated not only WWE. He went to the UFC.
Wait a minute, so was The Rock a Paul Heyman guy?
He went to the UFC.
Was The Rock a Paul Heyman guy?
The Rock was a corporate man.
He was a corporate man,
the
right?
People's
and he
chump.
made it, right?
The people's chump. The people's chump.
Speaking of the people's, wasn't what about John Cena?
The people's
Wasn't
chump.
you on John Cena before Mr. Roman Reigns?
That was when I was
No,
little.
that was when you
I was
were
a
little,
child.
right?
I was a child.
So what is
but
he
I seen
doing?
the light. I seen the light.
You seen the light.
I seen the light.
Yeah, you hop on. That's what you do. You
The
hop
head
on
of
or
the
whatever
table.
light you want to
The
hop
head
on.
of the table.
You should have been the head of the table from the jump, right?
The head of the table. Roman Reigns, 10 years strong. Longest WWE title reign.
We're gonna let you two gonna sit there and let this
Give
happen.
me some room.
The longest WWE. The longest WWE title reign in 40 years.
Let him, Brian, keep talking. Don't talk about no damn mic.
In 40 years. In 40 years. He has the longest title reign. 2 years right now.
Why? Because he's sucking
2
that
years.
corporate. Like
there is no corporate. He is the man. Who else? There's no other stars.
Vince pushed them.
There's no other stars.
Exactly.
There's no other stars.
Exactly. So you'd be the head of the table anywhere you go. There's no other stars.
And now his baby cousin, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Jacked up steroids, wants to come in and try to take over.
His baby cousin.
But that's not gonna happen. You know why he's the baby cousin? Because he has no table to sit at right now.
But
he has no table.
You know why he made that table?
He didn't make any
gave
table.
that chair. That's what he did.
You know who gave him that?
He gave him that chair.
I'll tell you right
now.
now.
You wanna know why? If he comes right now and if he says, "I want to take the belt," guess what? WWE's gonna give it to him.
They're not getting. He's not
That's
getting the
called
belt.
pull.
He's not getting the belt. He's not getting the belt. The only person that's getting the belt.
So let me ask you a question.
It's Cody Rhodes.
Hobbs and Shaw.
It's Cody Rhodes.
How did the head of the table get into that movie? I don't know. I think he had a certain cousin that got him there, right?
I don't know, but I guess.
Oh, you don't know. No. The head of the table knows everything, right? So how you not know that?
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw, because I don't think he had any real lines in that movie, but the right head of the table, right?
But you know what it is? There's no more Hobbs and Shaw. There's no more Black Adam.
No Roman Reigns movies.
You know what it is right now?
There's nothing.
We're not talking movies.
Oh no, yes we are.
We're talking.
Because you said he has nothing. He
has
nothing, right?
He has no room at my table.
Listen.
We'll make a movie right now.
Listen.
Let's go.
Listen.
You better.
Listen, motherfuckers. I just want to say three things. No, you can swear. Just no N-bombs.
Okay.
It's a new world. New change. Oh, you can use nye. All right?
I ain't saying that.
Me either.
By the end of this, I'm about
Listen, all I want to say is three things. Fuck you, and fuck you. Because Street Fighter, the movie, was the worst, greatest film in the world. And I need you guys to admit that or get the fuck out the podcast. How about that?
You know what? Hold up. Right. Yeah, I'll go with it, but I still think Chuck Norris should have been leading them. He should have been Guile. I'll go ahead. I dare someone to tell me I'm lying.
The best guy that could have been would have been either Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Van Damme.
Stallone? Can we see a blonde Stallone?
Yo, I heard Van Damme was doing one takes on that film, and they were horrible. Like, the director will yell, go, and he'll be like, oh no, I gotta do this, and then he'll just walk out like he just did a perfect take, and the director will be like, what the fuck is this? Like, and just go back to his room and do cocaine and bang the girl that was playing Cammy.
Because the movie still got made. We still loved it. I loved every minute of it. He was supposed to be an American with the greatest accent ever. Bison!
All I gotta say is Raul Julia did a killer role.
Yo, that was
the greatest
that was the best
actor
part of that movie. He was the best actor. R.I.P. Raul Julia.
R.I.P. Puerto Rican actor Raul Julia, the greatest.
Can you imagine if Wednesday popped up in that movie?
He was Gomez Adams in Family.
He was in the Adams Family.
How are we gonna talk about this movie and not mention the special effects? And how
So the other thing was that's the special effects. You know what happened? They were so late. No, they ran out of budget. Literally, from what I read, Van Damme had like almost like $300,000 in debt and just cocaine. He took so long to film the movie that special effects was like, we don't have enough time to put in extra. And Van Damme was like, I'm not gonna finish this movie unless I don't get to do Guile's superpower. And there was, or whatever, kicked out. That slow motion. That was slow as shit.
I need your sources on that.
I need some sources. Bring up the Hadoken that they did in that movie.
Oh, the Hadoken, it was just like a flash.
It was bow.
He was like, bah, and that's it.
Oh, hold up, that skinny ass Ryu.
That skinny, anorexic Ryu. What was that?
I love
and then Ken was the
Ken
guy.
looked like a Chad.
Ken was the guy from Blood In, Blood Out. You remember that? They gave him the pork chop. They gave him the last. He was black. He was Mexican and white in the movie. They gave him the pork chop. The lunch mother from Blood In, Blood Out.
That movie.
That's not the point of it.
That was a terrible good movie.
Can we talk about Blanca? And how
oh my God! What was that Blanca? That was just like. What about Dalzim? He was just.
He had like some bondage collar around his neck. He was a prisoner.
Oh my God.
Yo, wait a minute. Who was that actor? That wasn't homie.
I don't know who
that was.
But
Rickman,
both of them motherfuckers were trash.
Was he in Harry Potter? Am I tweaking?
That was Harry Potter?
No,
he wasn't born by that time.
His name was Robert. The guy that played Dawson, his name was Robert.
Look him up.
Robert Mamone.
Well, he played Not Dawson, Blanca.
You played Blanca?
No, who played
Dalzim?
Dalzim. Because wasn't he? I swear. Why did I think it was a dude from Snape? Was it not Snape? Whatever. The one from thing.
Roshan Seth.
Right,
who's that?
I don't know who that is.
He looked like that dude.
He didn't do anything after that. No. At least Ken and Ryu did other movies. Those guys. Because the guy that played Ryu, I think his name was Byron Man, something like that. Okay. And he went to go do Man with the Iron Fist. Yes, he was the Silver Lion in that movie. At least he went to go do other stuff.
Useless facts.
But that was a good movie. Man with the Iron Fist was a good movie.
That's why.
Well, hold on. You talking about with RZA?
Yes.
No, and fuck you.
That was a good
movie. What? That movie had a good base to it, but when RZA decided to make himself,
but why not?
No, Harry, no. Like that.
We're talking about good bad movies, right? You don't talk about this, and we can't talk about that. Like I'm like, yo, he's building mythical figures.
Like, you know I gotta do this and the Man with the Iron Fist.
Bro, there's a part 2 to that movie.
Where was the racism? I just want to know where the racism happens in that movie.
So it must have been good somewhere.
Hold on, what was that word that I can't say?
You can't say it.
You can't say the M-bomb, bro.
I'm not, so I want to learn the other word that I said I wasn't going to use.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. That yeah.
Who was that yeah in there?
And Man with the Iron Fist, the RZA was an enslaved person. He killed, I think, one of his handlers and masters in the movie.
Damn.
Then he ran off. He ran off to
Q.
He ran off to some part of Asia. I don't know if it was China or Japan in the movie. I forget which one.
They didn't want him there either.
But yeah,
and then they taught him the Buddhist ways.
So
and he became one with his chakra.
And
became Man with the Iron Fist.
I watched that movie one time. So he was a blacksmith, right?
Yeah, that was the only time he watched it, right?
Hands without hands, right?
Yeah. No. He had a helper. He had a helper.
Right, but
and
fingers move and everything, right?
And Gladiator.
So what's wrong with those special effects? On the
No,
because he said
We're going too deep. We're going too deep. We're going to not really, but we haven't even introduced the fucking show yet. All right, well let's introduce everybody else.
Started by
to my left here, I have Leyu Vex.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I got something else. You already started this show. You call him Bloodline.
I'm No Job Hellies. And my friend here, Mr.
You got Mr. Q21 Shorty. You got Edward. Whatever you want to call me, baby. We just got the ease up.
You know what?
Who's the skinny?
Hold on, can I do my
no. We gotta take points. This guy's on fire right now.
Man,
and what are you, Jamaican?
You got the fucking
Who's this?
You better Morgan Freeman that shit.
Who's the skinny Jamaican guy here?
I'm Brian, also known as Wizard Pony or Nirvana Cat.
What?
I'm going to be your movie buff,
No.
everything.
No. Listen.
Let's go back to the Wizard Pony.
We just wanted your name, Mr. Q. Handle that,
let's
please.
go back to the Wizard Pony.
that one in Nirvana Cat. Was you even alive when Nirvana was?
No, I'm okay with the Nirvana Cat. Wizard Pony.
All right. I want to play something right quick. I want to play something.
It better be Wizard Pony soundtrack.
And this goes back to.
You set me.
Ready? All right. Let's see if we can hear this. Let me know if we can hear this. Brian, stop looking over. Just pay you here.
No, just stay
hear it.
Wizard Pony. Because I hate that name's great.
Okay.
So I will say this. Welcome home.
How much did you have to do with
Hold on, wait. Let's hear The Rock.
For years, audiences have been so passionate and vocal about. Because we've all been fighting for this moment, so I will say this. Welcome home.
Wait. If you can see his face, if you can see The Rock's face right now, like he's in charge of something that he knows is gonna happen, and he says, "Welcome home," all cheesy, knowing damn well that person he was welcoming him home got kicked out that fucking house a week later.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's have
The Rock, look at his stupid face.
And that's not even helping me if I want to. Unbiasedly.
No.
Wait, whoa. Did someone give me context of what the hell happened?
Oh, you didn't hear what? Go ahead. You because you bringing this up.
Okay, so The Rock was being interviewed on this red carpet shit, and it's during Black Adam. He didn't even know how to shut the fuck up because you're not even supposed to give that out. Just wait for the audience to experience it. He was talking about how Superman came out on Black Adam at the end. Supposedly nobody knew Henry Cavill was back, but then he's like, oh, "I'm gonna play it again because I'm playing it again."
Was this a couple of weeks after?
Yeah,
when it already got leaked.
Are you ready? Let's play it again. Listen to Brian because Brian lives on
Damn
the
it, Rock, you're not helping.
Cavill coming into the mix. How much did you have to do with that, mister? And what do you know about Man of Steel 2?
So, for years, audiences have been so passionate and vocal about.
I'm passionate.
Because we've all been fighting for this moment, so I will say this. Welcome home.
Where you going? Where you going, Rock Lover? Why is he leaving?
I don't know why he's leaving. But I'll tell you this much. Let me get this conversation started.
Where you going?
I seen Black Adam in the movie theater. I liked it. It was a good movie.
It was alright.
I liked it.
It was alright.
Audience score was over 80%.
Rock Jr., bring me one too, please.
Audience score. Let me finish.
Go ahead,
Audience
I'm
score
sorry.
was over 80%.
Okay.
Critics score around 50%, I think, Rotten Tomatoes. But I liked it. It was a good movie. It was some cringy points in it, but I liked it. The after credit scene was the best part. When Superman
So what
came
does
out.
that tell you of a movie if the end credits were the best part?
But we know that a lot of movies people.
Yeah,
go-
because he said
But
welcome home.
we've seen that this has been a trend that's been going on in cinema for the last 13 years. We stay. Can I finish? We stay for the after credits. We watch it to see what's going on after.
Exactly.
But guess who got us trained to do that? Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a possibility.
And piggybacking off of like everything that you're saying, like the movie was, to me at least, it was mid because they changed so much stuff around, and like I felt like it didn't work in their favor. There was no reason to switch out the nephew and the son, or the son for the nephew, whatever. It seemed pointless to me.
What was that?
I'm not admitting defeat.
I think that's what's his name? Vex. I think Vex is getting vexed.
We're sipping on
Hold on.
He's
apple
throwing
juice.
stuff around.
Guys, this is apple juice.
I had to give him some apple juice.
Let the rock,
All
let
right.
the rock lovers here to talk.
Wait a
Wait
minute.
for
You just sat here and you opened this whole thing about Roman Reigns and Bloodline. Anyone who's watching this, their first thought is, can you please get off his nuts?
Ooh.
Now, let me start by saying this. I'm going to be real.
Ooh.
We're not talking about
no,
Reigns right now.
oh,
We'll get to that later.
Not to
Shit.
be,
Welcome back.
I love The Rock.
Oh, we know you do.
I love The Rock. Hold on. I love The Rock. But I'm going to be honest about things.
Go ahead.
You got to be honest about things.
Yeah.
Is acting? I'm not going to. It's just The Rock and everything you watch.
Was this acting?
Man, it's too.
Oh my God.
Audiences have been so
No, that was him being under fire thinking, oh, we're good.
What's this acting?
So I will say this.
Go ahead. Just.
Welcome home.
All right, let me ask you this then. Hold up. Before everything hit
Yo, he got fired.
Before Gunn came,
Okay.
did you have at least a belief that, okay, The Rock is going to come in, and he's going to bring him in because Henry Cavill was gone. Was you not happy when you at least heard the news, he's coming back? And you didn't at least think, okay, so you play that one more time. I know you can do it. So you had hope. So everyone that had hope in that moment, okay, he's coming back, don't go in now, oh, screw him and this is that, because it wasn't his decision to can him. It wasn't. You guys are now. Shazam just bombed. I'm gonna be real. It bombed.
Shazam never bombed.
Not Shazam. I'm sorry.
Black Adam.
Black Adam. You know.
Adam.
No, I watched it.
Don't put no
wait.
dirt
I
on
watched
Shazam.
It was okay, but for all the hype and everything that should have happened,
Yeah, okay, then I agree.
to me, I'm sorry. We're avid. Dude, what the hell? You should have went hand. But you know what? Play it. I'll let you play it.
Wait, before you play that,
I'm playing it.
I have a question.
No, shut up.
I have a
Play it.
question after that. I have a question.
Welcome home.
After you play, I'll ask the question.
First of all,
Ask the
he's one of
question.
the best
You know
Superman
about
and Witches
Man,
ever.
it's
Hold on.
too.
So, for years, audiences have been so passionate and vocal about
That's called hope. Yeah, that's a hope interview.
It's the S on Superman's chest.
That was that I brought you.
Stands for hope.
welcome home.
So my question is,
Go, Mr.
I think
Q.
Black Adam was supposed to come out in the summertime. It got pushed out to October, 2 weeks
Oh, I see what you're going.
before
Yes.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever came out.
Manny was telling me.
Do you think that played a factor
Hell
into
fucking
the,
yes.
Yes.
into the Byron?
Yeah,
into the-
hold up.
into
There's
the-
two things you gotta look at from this. One, it was Black Panther. People are already curious. And two, because
Hadouken.
R.I.P. Since Chad died, automatically, even if you wasn't into him, you went and you watched it for tribute.
Yes.
Now, I don't know why. That's where The Rock had an issue. Why the hell would you even try to do if a competition? Why would you even compete with that? You're not now. Had it not been in theaters, people were still going to theaters. You got to watch something. They would have made their numbers.
If it didn't come out.
If it didn't come out, then guess what? But they waited for those numbers to come out, which it didn't help them with us coming home.
Yo, he gaslit the numbers. He's talking in the billions, and that shit only made like what 200.
No, but you know what? No, but you know what else that could be? That could be projection because it going
Projection
to
my
HBO.
ass. Rock, if you thought you were gonna hit those numbers, I'm sorry, buddy.
No, okay. We can't talk about this and
So
not bring up
fucking
Avatar 2. Did you see what
No. Avatar 2 is a different. That's a different.
We're
come
not
on.
talking about
We're
that
not
right
talking
now.
about
We're
that
not
right
talking
now.
about that
Right?
right now.
We're not talking about that. All right. I feel DC jumps on things too quick and doesn't let anything process to its original nature.
I agree.
Okay, how about in that same? How about this? Who's seeing DC in the animated
Animated?
No
That's
way.
two different
Now,
things.
no, hold on. I know it is,
Animation
but
is on point.
If they took a more direction, like a direct approach to their movies, like they were the anime, how would they be?